Feeling trapped in a spiral of negative thoughts? What if I told you there's a simple, powerful method that can flip those thoughts on their head and totally transform your perspective? Almost like magic. Ever had one of those days where your mind just feels like a broken record, constantly replaying all the bad stuff? We have all been there, trust me. But what if there was a way to not just quiet that negativity, but actually turn it into something positive? Stick around, because by the end of this video, you all have a game-changing tool called the Flip It method that will empower you to do just that. And it's simpler than you think. Our brains are incredible, but they can also become our own worst enemies, getting stuck in loops of worry and self-doubt. It's like having a superpowered car stuck in reverse. We often fall into negative thinking due to cognitive distortions, thoughts getting twisted and not reflecting reality. For example, catastrophizing is imagining the worst, and all-or-nothing thinking sees things as only good or terrible. These distortions fuel negative patterns. Studies show a strong link between negative automatic thoughts and emotional difficulties. Research from the University of Kansas even showed that negative self-talk can cause measurable physiological stress. So, how do we break free? It's not about ignoring problems, but actively choosing a different path for those thoughts. This is where the Flip It method comes in. It's a simple, effective technique to reframe negative thoughts into more balanced, realistic, and even positive ones. Think of it like switching your brain's camera lens from blurry to clear. The Flip It method has 4 easy steps. Step 1. Catch it. Become aware of the negative thought as it pops up. Ask yourself, what am I thinking right now? Just identify it without judgment. Say to yourself, aha, there's a negative thought to create distance. Step 2. Challenge it. Put the thought on trial. Is it actually true? Is there evidence? Or is it just an assumption? You're a detective, digging for facts. When you scrutinize negative thoughts, you often find they're not based on solid ground. This is called cognitive restructuring, and studies show it reduces anxiety and depression. Step 3. Reframe it. This is the flip it part. Reframe the challenged thought into something more realistic or positive. It's not about denying reality, but finding a more constructive way to look at it. Instead of, I'm going to fail this presentation. Reframe. I'm feeling nervous, but I've prepared well and I can deliver it effectively. Instead of, I messed up that task. I'm useless. Reframe. I made a mistake, but I can learn from it and improve. Everyone makes mistakes. You're actively choosing how you interpret and react. Step 4. Take action. Sometimes a small, constructive action reinforces your new perspective. If your reframe was, I can learn from this mistake, then review what went wrong or ask for feedback. Action shows your brain you're serious about the shift. The Flip It method is rooted in cognitive behavioral therapy, which shows our thoughts, feelings, and behaviors are interconnected. Changing one influences the others. A meta-analysis found strong evidence for CBT in reducing negative thinking. Remember, practice makes perfect. The more you flip it, the easier it becomes, like building a muscle. You're literally rewiring your brain for optimism and resilience. So, don't get discouraged if you don't nail it right away. Just keep catching, challenging, and flipping those thoughts. Even small shifts can lead to big changes. You've learned the Flip It method. It's a fundamental shift in how you engage with your own mind. Taking back control from negative thoughts and opening yourself up to new possibilities.